So we learned how to create tree diagrams in order to find the sample space of a compound event. Another way would be to make an organized list. So in this situation, we have a number cube that has 6 different possibilities and a coin that has 2. So we're going to come up with all the possibilities if we roll the die and flip the coin. So the first possibility is we could land on 1 and get heads. Well, we could also land on 1 and get tails. So then another possibility would be get 2 and heads, or 2 and tails. Now, what I want you to notice is when I'm making this list, I'm not all over the place and saying things like, oh, I could get like a 5 and heads, and or 6 and tails. I'm not just going to like randomly go through, but instead try to systematically list things in an organized way. So I do 3 in heads and 3 in tails, and then 4 in heads. And this way I have everything listed and I don't forget anything. So that's creating an organized list. And by creating the organized list, I come up with all the things that could happen on the die, combined with all the things that can happen on the coin, and I have 12 total outcomes. So that's an organized list. Another possibility is making a table. A table is just like an organized list, except instead you create structure ahead of time. So this table is already designed for me, and what you notice is on the columns here, there are the 3 different colors on the first spinner. So this A here is pointing to all the things on spinner A. And then in the rows, it says 1, 2, 3 because that's all the things you can get on spinner B. And they're equally likely. So everything below here is spinner B. What goes inside the table are the 2 things combined. So the first possibility is to get red on spinner A and land on 1 on spinner B. Or I can land on blue on spinner A and 1 on spinner B. So the things in this column here, everything's going to start with blue. And the things in this column, all of your outcomes are going to start with red. But in this, just like in this row, then all of the numbers are going to be 1. So when you're done, inside the middle of the table will be all the possible outcomes.